Want this really nice lightweight aluminum frame, 2,000 watt full suspension e-bike that goes 35 miles per hour. All right, guys, you guys want to check out the coolest e-bike on the TikTok shop? This is a 2,000 watt style mountain bike. This thing goes 35 miles per hour, full suspension. The rear shock's rated up to 1,200 pounds. It can take you up 40-degree grade with that 2,000 watts of power. Woo! Look at that. Oh yeah. Let's set that bad boy down and we'll start getting this thing put together. Man, look at that rear suspension. That thing is nice. I'm gonna get all these zip ties pulled off. I already got all the boxes opened up. You got your pedals, your light, your charger, a really nice manual. You got a cell phone holder and a toolkit. Everything in here should be there to put this thing together, so you shouldn't need any tools. But this is your 26-inch by 4-inch fat tire. Look at that. That thing is big, and that's what you want when you're up in the mountains, soaking up all those bumps. 26-inch by 4-inch fat tires. Your disc brake, your disc rotor is already installed on this. Let's get the rest of these clips off of here. So you've got this optional bike rack for the back, so you can go with or without this. Let's check out this seat that they got on here. EDIKANI makes some really nice, high quality e-bikes. They've been making e-bikes for a really long time. If you go look at their history, this isn't a company that just came about. They've been doing this for a while, and they make some really nice ones. And this thing, I bet, is going to be incredible. There we go. So this e-bike does come with a 7-speed Shimano gear shifter. All right, we got it completely unpackaged. All the foam, all the zip ties, all the clips, everything off. This is how it's going to be once you get this thing completely unpackaged. I always like to get everything out, and that way you can know exactly where everything's at. And let's get this thing put together. First thing you're going to do is spin this thing around to the front, and you're going to tighten these bolts up. I'm going to be using my own tools on this just because they're easier. And then you're going to be putting this handlebars. You're going to loosen all these nuts up, and you're going to snug all this down. So you're going to loosen all 4 of these bolts out of here and then get this handle bar mounted in place. So you're going to have this little centering item. You're going to get that nice and centered to get these all snugged up. This does have full hydraulic disc brakes. I'm going to remove this temporary bolt, just kind of holds the fork securely, and you're going to install the front wheel with this quick release mechanism. So you can take this front wheel on and off really quick. So one thing you're going to do is there's this little disc, this caliper little thing in here. You're going to want to pull that out before you line this disc brake up. You're going to want to prop this bike up on something so that you can get at this a little bit easier. That's got to be the easiest wheel I've ever put on, because all you do is slide this through and push that shut, and this thing is going to be super easy to take on and off of this bike if you're transporting this. This thing is so cool looking. What do you guys think so far? Let's get these pedals on, then the lights, and get this thing charged up. It does have a phone mount that plugs into the battery, so you can charge your phone while you're riding. Well, everything's labeled. You got your right sticker that was on here, and your right pedals marked right there. And just screw this thing on. So you're going to peel these stickers off left and left. So remember, left side, guys, is always a reverse thread. And that way, when you're pedaling, you're not going to accidentally loosen this. You see right there, I'm actually loosening, but it's threading in. And the pedals are on, ready to go. We're going to put this front fender on. Mostly this thing is just to help protect the mud, because these big tires are going to fling up a lot of dirt and mud, and you don't want that going up against your cables and the battery and all the other stuff. All right, comes with a really nice headlight. I'm going to install this phone mount. This thing plugs right into the cable right here. I'm going to put it on the right side and hook up the cable, and it's really simple, straightforward. All right, we got it all finished. Got the phone mount put in. It does have a USB plug on the bottom. That way you can charge your phone up as you're going. This thing's all metal, so it's going to hold it really nice and snug. There's your 7-speed Shimano gear shifter for really nice smooth shifts. You got your dual hydraulic disc brakes. It's going to stop this thing on a dime. You got different lightness settings for this, so if you're riding at night. You do have a horn, and that's your light switch right there. Really nice bright light. You've got 5 different speed settings, and that's going to get you that 35 mile per hour. You do have a rear brake light, and you've got this really quick adjustable seat. So whatever you get it to whatever size you want, you just tighten this thing up, snug that up a little bit, And then you just pull this thing shut and you're going to get it to that perfect ride height that you want. You got a really nice cushy seat with these vents in the middle to let you that air ventilation through. It's got really nice front suspension, which is adjustable, and you can actually lock this out so that those shocks aren't going to move. That way, if you're going down like a highway and you want this thing nice and smooth, you can do that. You can adjust the stiffness of the shocks with just a twist or two of this thing. So you do have this really nice kickstand that's going to hold it up nice and secure. So if you guys want this really nice lightweight aluminum frame, 2,000 watt full suspension e-bike that goes 35 miles per hour, providing 90 Newton meters of torque, that's going to take you up 40-degree grade, check out that orange shopping cart I got down there below. Incredible price on this thing. 26-inch tires that are 4 inches wide. It's going to soak up all the bumps. This thing is going to ride incredible for you guys. 7-speed Shimano gear shifter. You get your speedo, your battery, headlight, brake light, everything you could want in an e-bike. I'm telling you, that's why I bought this. And I'm going to be posting a whole bunch more videos. The battery is removable, so you can take this off here, but I really like how it's nice and slim. It doesn't look like a lot of those other e-bikes that are out there on the market. This thing's super sharp looking.